I would be rich if I had $1 every time I blank.
Said that fucks.
That fuck.
You don't say it that often.
Oh, I've been saying it a lot. I cycle through catchphrases, and that's my one right now.
What was the catchphrase before?
Yikes.
Yikes.
It still kind of is. That fucks. He
That's
fucks.
good. That fucks. He fucks.
But not in like an actual fucking context. Just like
I've recently learned about that. Like I didn't know that before, but then I started like I was just on Twitter and like the memes, the meme space.
the meme space. On the
Yeah.
internet.
And I would just see people like that fucks. And I was like,
fucks.
oh,
It fucks.
that's a thing.
I say that dude fucks.
Oh.
Like even if it's like a
While
woman
he's
or
fucking
an
you.
animal.
Okay.
Is that when you're looking at the
Yes.
mirror?
But do you mean it
That dude
solely
fucks.
in the context of actual fucking?
No, I mean it like that guy's really cool.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
guy
really?
fucks.
Yeah. Like I had the Impossible Burger at Burger King the other day.
And that you said that
it
fucks.
It's pretty good.
No, it's a burger though.
What?
No, I think burgers can fuck.
Burgers fuck.
If they try hard enough.
Okay.
You can fuck anything if you believe in yourself, Blaine.
Every single thing.
I just like the idea of Blaine looking in the mirror and saying, that guy
That
fucks.
guy.
Exactly.
I will
Doesn't
admit.
while he cries though.
I will admit, I did an American Psycho one time when there was a mirror by, and like the person was in the position where they couldn't see what I was doing. So then I was just like, I did it just for my own pleasure. Now I shared that the world knows. He did it in American Psycho and it's
know what?
funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
I was
also
laughing.
a fucking serial killer in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
Also
But
a
oh,
sociopath, but okay.
Has
Yeah.
anyone ever said that you have like a mirror face?
what does that mean?
Like
So
a
symmetrical?
face that you do in the mirror when you're like fixing your hair or doing your makeup or something.
Oh no.
her too.
There's people apparently who have a mirror face, like an expression they make, or if like they do some sort of facial expression when they're doing something in the mirror.
Do you have one?
I do.
What is
I didn't know I did until
look?
Trevor pointed out, and he's like, it's so cute the way you like look in the mirror when you do your makeup, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you have a face, you do a face, and I was like, what?
What's the face?
What's the face?
I don't know. I'd have to be doing my makeup in front of a
Well,
mirror.
go to the makeup room.
Let's bring
get
that
some
mirror.
fucking makeup.
It's literally just like,
There you go. There's the phone.
I don't know if it's just like I pose more, and I'm just like I don't know,
You do your
try
fucking
to
makeup.
hold your face a certain way or look a certain way, or just like if you're like adjusting and it's like,
Yeah, like the
don't know what
the little
Pout? Give
pout.
yourself a pout.
yeah, yeah,
know
like
the-
that's a mirror face.
The Olsen sisters, every time before they take a picture, they say the word prune,
Prune.
and then they keep their lips like that. Yeah.
So it goes like this.
Look at that.
Prune.
Look at that. Beautiful. Say it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prune.
I want to take a picture.
It looks like your mouth is a prune when you say that.
Prune.
That's weird.
prune.
All right.
That's their secret. Beauty
Say it again.
Prune. I'm
But
gonna
hold
do
it.
No.
Do it.
No.
You have lipstick on. Texas, you specifically requested lipstick.
I did not request it. It
Yeah,
was
you're like
put on me.
Texas.
That's not what
Makeup.
happened.
Mariel was about to start the show without lipstick on.
I
and
just
she
know he
kept
gets mad at me.
And she kept saying like, my lips, my lips.
At first, I wasn't saying it loud enough for him to hear.
She kept saying prune.
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 Okay,
So
back
that
on
that
subject.
fucks.
That fucks.
You'd be rich.
Yikes. What else? I cycle through a lot of stupid catchphrases. I don't know why.
I think we all do. I think that's just a
That's a thing.
being
Yeah.
on the internet,
Yeah.
being a fan
Meme
of the
culture.
memes.
The memes, yeah, the meme culture.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I think I would have $1. Or if I had $1 every time I walked into a room and forgot what I was getting in that room,
Ooh, the sim
Oh.
effects.
I would
yeah.
be fucking rich.
Yeah.
Or if I'm on Twitter or Instagram or any sort of app, I close it to do something else and I instantly reopen that app. I'd
Yeah,
be so rich.
That's a mood.
That's a mood.
That's a mood.
That's a mood.
I
Big
think
mood.
that might be the word I probably use the most. Mm-hmm. That's a mood.
About
Or I'll say like listen. Like, listen. You know, like and I
It gets
don't explain
everyone's
myself.
attention.
Yeah, but I don't even explain myself. I'm just like listen.
Just that's it.
Just leave it there.
Listen, like that's it.
So that would be yours?
Yeah, those two maybe.
What about you, Blaine?
I do spit takes a lot, and I've been noticing that a lot more. But like anytime I like laugh, I go.
I don't know if
It's-
I've ever seen you do it.
No, like I do like it might. I'm not actually spitting sometimes, but I laugh in a very.
Sometimes.
I have very loud laughs, so I think anytime I laughed in an obnoxious or loud way. Also, I rub my nipple, this nipple sometimes. I catch myself just doing this
The
a lot.
nipple's there.
Is that where
No,
your
no,
nipple
it's not. So I have
Where's
like,
your nipple?
It's like I have a third nipple, or like a mole of some sort, and I just like it bothers me. So then sometimes I'm just like,
What does that do for you?
and nothing. I just think
just
about it.
touch
It's just
it?
it's just like
there.
it's like a
Must-
rabbit's foot.
Must be
Almost.
nice to be a dude.
Must be nice
If
to
we
be-
were just like,
Your
Yeah,
lucky
look
nipple.
at my third nipple.
It's called a nubbin.
Oh, that's
It's actually
cute.
not. Oh, that was from Friends.
Also, the amount of times that I change clothes in a public space, I do that way too often.
Yeah.
Like in front. Yeah.
Like I'll change clothes or shirts in the office or pants. Like I'll just drop trout wherever. Like I stand outside of my Jeep in front of gyms and I'll change my pants just like right there for everybody to see.
and then the cops will come, and then
Eventually.
Yeah,
like a normal-
A child's like, take daddy, your
It's become a very
penis."
common thing. I feel like I'm back in high school though, but it's a co-ed situation because everyone's always changing in front of each other. Like we had a photo shoot the other day where it was me, Hannah, Andrew, and John, and we were just in there like basically half naked. Just
Oh, yeah.
we have to swap through like 30 pieces of clothing.
you're doing like a merch shoot.
Yeah, like a merch shoe, yeah.
I think it's a combination of like football did that to me, and then now film production. You're just constantly popping
Yeah,
clothes
yeah,
off.
yeah.
I learned to get very comfortable with sound people.
Oh yeah.
Specifically when we did day 5, the costume that they had me in was essentially a bikini top.
Oh, wow.
And there's this girl who does sound for us sometimes. Her name's Oksana. She is lovely and sweet and so beautiful. And she's like this big.
yeah.
And, and like
Not
it's
gonna
so
get it
cool,
out.
like seeing her doing the boob and all that
yeah.
stuff. It's like yes.
I have such a crush on her.
But I think everyone has a crush on
yeah.
Oksana.
I want to know now.
I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
But she had to wire me.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I met her, and she was just like, she has a Russian accent
Yeah.
too, or like some accent.
Yeah.
yeah,
don't
she's
think
like
it's
Eastern
Russian.
European.
And she was like, I'm gonna have to wire you. And I was just like, get in there, girl.
Yeah.
And she literally had to like lift my boob and like put the wire like inside, because it was like a bikini top. Right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, go for it.
for
Like
it,
we're gonna get real close, real fast, girl.
So if you had $1 for every time a Eastern European woman
Lift
put a
your
mic
boob.
on you or lifted your
I'd have
boob,
$2.
I'd have one.
She did 11 Little Roosters, and I was in a tight leather outfit, and she had to like,
Nice.
just all, and I was like, I'm so, like I kept apologizing. I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Like she probably has to touch so many sweaty asses.
Oh, yeah.
just
She's
audio
so
people.
sweet.
Part of her
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, it's funny seeing such a tiny little dainty woman holding like a giant.
That's great. I
beanpole.
love that.
Yep.
And just like, especially like having to have your arms up all day. That must be
Yeah.
exhausting.
Bad bitches only.
If I had $1 for every time I thought about Oksana,
I'd
I'd be a billionaire.
she's wonderful.
What a nice woman.
Yeah.
That Oksana.
At first, when I was thinking about this question, I was just like, well, the easy answer is like fart.
Oh,
You say that a lot?
Yeah.
No, like I fart a lot.
Oh, that you just fart, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess also like peeing.
Yeah. Have a couple
Yeah.
dollars a day.
What's the situation in the Achievement Hunter office? Because in the Rooster Teeth office, I feel like,
Oh yeah, with farts.
yeah.
With farts?
I feel like I don't ever hear them or see them.
For Achievement Hunter?
For our office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what happens
Oh,
with you guys?
Your
no, they
situation.
fart a lot. Are we talking about farts?
Yes.
Yeah, they fart a lot. Yeah, they do. I remember there was once, was it Jeff? Jeff tried to fart on Gavin, and unfortunately I was sitting right next to him. And it was just a big whiff of that, and I was like, God damn it. Now this is in,
Your mouth.
yeah.
You're tasting it.
And it just all the time, and they think it's funny, like just farting on each other, and I'm like,
I feel like if one of us
oh
did
boy,
that, like, I could
what
see
the
maybe
hell?
Blaine and Chris doing that to each other, or like
Oh, yeah,
I
we've
could
done that
see
before.
I could see you farting on someone, but like
I would
anyone else
never do that to anyone. I just like, why would I
That's
even
battery.
want that?
What would your reaction, Blaine, be if we're just like in a meeting and I just like farted? Like legitimately, what would be your
I would
reaction?
spit take. I'd go for it.
And I just like, oh,
No, that's why I love going into John and Chris's office, because John doesn't have a sense of smell, so I
Yep.
can just go in there and just light it up, because Chris is like in pain and John's laughing with me. So I'm like, this is the best.
Oh,
now I
man.
feel left out. Why don't you do that in our office?
Oh, please don't do that in our office. I beg of you, don't do it.
Farts.
I grew up with 2 brothers. I don't need any more farts in my life.
I'm with Trevor, like we just let it loose.
We just,
Oh, yeah.
And there's been some times when like
True love right there.
I've had some farts recently that sound like they're solid.
Explain.
Like
Hold on. Explain.
like that I sharted.
Okay.
Just like, you know, like a normal fart's more airy. These
Yeah.
ones were more like textured.
They've got some
So
weight.
they have some weight to the fart.
Torpedo and bail.
Torpedo fart.
It'll stop Trevor dead in his tracks, and he'll just be like, "Did you just shit yourself?"
Yeah, yeah,
No.
No, that's a fart.
I'm not that close with you yet.
I'm just gonna
Shit
shit
where you shit yourself?
I'm never gonna be close enough with anybody to shit myself.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe what if it happens on accident?
Not
though?
even myself. Well, then you know.
Food poisoning
Nothing
happens.
you can do.
Yeah, I think the reason why we got comfortable with each other, like what broke the seal, is we both went to Tino's the Greek restaurant right nearby.
Okay.
That place fucks.
That place fucks?
That place fucks.
All right.
This
Also
place
make you shit
that was
yourself.
fucked with our body.
Your first date?
No, no.
Oh,
This was
okay.
like, this was like maybe a couple months into us dating, but we hadn't like acknowledged the fact that we poop yet. You know, that kind of like
yeah.
break in the relationship.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like at his place, he has 2 bathrooms.
I thank you.
And luckily, we were going back to his place after Tino's because when we both got back, I was like, I'm gonna use your bathroom for a second, if that's okay. And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then like, I text him because I knew it was gonna be bad news for a while.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, so I might be a few minutes. And he was like, I'm texting you from the other bathroom. I think we both might have eaten something bad. Because it was like within half an hour of eating at Tino's where we were just like, we're both acknowledging the fact that we're having bad diarrhea.
You seen When Harry Met Sally and they're watching the movie and the camera shows them side by side in different beds watching the same movie? There's like a scene where like you and Trevor are just like shitting like, and then the split frame. Mm-hmm. True romance. True romance.
Exactly.
Wow.
It was that moment that I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is gonna work.
This is gonna work.
That's why I have Alexas all throughout my house, so I just play music whenever.
Oh, whenever that's
whatever you
happening.
need. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have like an apartment, right, with just a bathroom that's probably very close to
Yep.
the bedroom.
To everything. Yep.
Yep.
That's sound carry in there.
Does smell carry?
Surprisingly, no. I have candles everywhere, so.
Oh, good.
Is that why? Because of all the pooping?
Yep. I poop more than a normal man.
Wait, 'cause you
in
eat
a
a lot of
day,
protein.
It's a protein.
normally 3 times at minimum.
Minimum.
Minimum 3
Like
times.
morning, like
That's
lunch,
not
breakfast,
me.
dinner.
You guys have pooped at work though, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All the time, every day,
Sometimes.
every day.
There was a time period where I like didn't want to poop at work.
Oh,
I was just like, because I don't want people smelling my poop.
Yeah,
here.
same. I have
Dude.
the same thing.
There was one time I'm gonna out myself on something, and I hope
All
she
right.
never
I hope
watches.
you're not the one that's been leaving the fucking turds
No.
in the stage 5
Oh,
bathroom.
no.
That plagues me still to this
What?
day.
Birds.
Someone's doing that?
Oh,
Like a-
well, okay.
Someone doesn't
hold
know
on.
how to flush here.
Hold on. There's people here that don't know how to flush. There's adults here that don't know how to use the bathroom and don't know proper etiquette. There are
It's
so many times I've walked into
obscene.
those fucking toilets and that's just
There's
a shit part.
There's a urinal that always has piss on top
That's
of the urinal.
that's also what I heard. So I'm like, what
What'd you
is
see today?
happening?
The facilities guys were like, quit wiping your boogers above the urinal.
Oh my
I
god!
hate this place.
Yo.
It's a fucking hellscape.
Fucking animals
hell?
here.
God
Anyway,
damn.
go ahead.
But my confession was gonna be, I was in those bathrooms that were outside stage 5, and I went to the bathroom, pee. But you know how I don't know if guys have the same thing, but sometimes if you're a girl and you're peeing, and as you're peeing, you're like, oh, it's also poop time.
It's poopy.
Surprise.
Yeah, poopy time.
And so like, and I like to be prepared for my poopy time. Like
Okay.
go to a certain bathroom for it, make sure there's like
Agreed, yes. I
air
feel you.
freshener.
I feel you, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, it's poopy time. And it like pooped. And that was fine, but it was like a stinker. And then I like was leaving the bathroom and Jessica Basami walked in and she was just like, oh, did you poop?
Oh,
And I was like, no, someone was in here when I got in here. Stinky, right?
Do you remember
Woo.
that? Like, do you think if we called her up right now, like she would come in?
She'd be like, I remember that.
I mean, I know she's here.
I was like very convincing about it. I was just like, I know, right? Ugh, yuck.